just started with basics. I think also for 505 or 3x3, you start with 3x3 practices where you have to learn to read the game and be aggressive because it is a more little aggressive sport. And I think it would be very good for the kids for maybe first start 3x3 basics, how to read the game, how to pass, how to just do the simple things. And then you can easily transition to 505 and then the kids can decide.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Ballcast, and today we have some very special guests with us. Can you guys introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Filip and this is Attila.
Hi guys.
Alright, so they are actually the recent 3x3 championship. They recently won the 3x3 championship, and so we're here to ask them some questions. Okay, so maybe first I can just ask a little bit. Who and what led you to joining the jump shot team? And actually, what attracted you to this opportunity?
A good friend contacted me. He's from Spain, and his name is Carlos. And he's a friend with the Esther, and he asked me if I want to join. And then I asked Esther if I can have a good teammate with us, and I was thinking about Attila. So, yeah, and then somehow worked out.
Oh, I see. So previously you guys were already close and everything, so that's why you wanted, or you were teammates before?
No, we never played together before. Some of us are first time playing together.
I see.
We knew each other, but we were never hanging out or we were not close friends. And so yeah, it was great experience. We played together and got closer on and off the court as well. Job shot made us able friends.
Oh, I can see now. I mean, you're here in Singapore to enjoy it together as well, right? Okay, so next thing. So we're seeing 3x3 basketball become increasingly professionalized actually in the recent years. So with the new leagues, tournaments and sponsorship opportunities, how has this changing landscape impacted your careers?
Basketball, 3x3 especially, is exploded somehow with all these FIBA tournaments, and also in China, the league is getting stronger. And other countries are just now adding to it as well. And it's changed our lifestyle for sure. Especially with playing 5-4 and now 3x3, and it's a big lifestyle change. And yeah, we love it.
So compared to the traditional fights type games, right? What are the earnings and financial opportunities, for the elite 3x3 players today?
I think year by year 3x3 is growing, so more and more countries has professional leagues, 3x3 leagues, so I think it's getting better.
So has this factored into the decision making of why you guys also want to join the 3x3 state?
I think we both love 3x3 more than 505, so and we are playing professionally as a 3x3 player, so I think I will never play 505 again if I have always the opportunity to play 3x3.
I see. Do you mind me asking, what's the difference and what made you like 3x3 ball?
It's just the lifestyle. We travel a lot. We go traveling. You meet a bunch of new, interesting, beautiful people, and you still can play basketball and play outside. You play on different locations. It's a little bit reminds me of when I was a kid and you was playing outside with other kids and you just had fun. And there's a lot of fun in this game. But if you want to you have to still stay professional because it's very hard on the body and on the mind, because it's not easy that you had a contract for one season and you play 5-5 for one team and you have weekend tournaments. Here it's so stressful. You have to win tournaments. You don't know where you're gonna be in the next 2 months. But yeah, it's very interesting.
Definitely sounds very exciting as well. So next, as 3x3 continues to grow, what kind of youth development programs or talent identification system do you think needs to be put in place to cultivate the next generation of 3x3 stars like you guys?
Yeah, definitely. Just started with basics. I think also for 505 or 3x3, you start with 3x3 practices where you have to have to learn to read the game and be aggressive because it is a more little aggressive sport. And I think it would be very good for the kids to for maybe first start 3x3 basics, how to read the game, how to pass, how to just do the simple things. And then you can easily transition to 5 and then the kids can decide. You want to play 3x3, you want to go 5 you want to do both. But yeah, it's a lot of individual. It's a lot of individual workouts.
Yeah, I agree. And for 3x3, the individual skills are, I think a little bit more important. So I think you start with 3x3, it can really help to play 505 in the future. Like,
Yeah.
for example, when I played 505 in the summertime, I always played 3x3 for the national team, like 3 months. And every time when I was going back to play 505, I felt like I'm a much, much better player like before because 3x3 helps me to improve a lot individually.
Okay, so for young players who excel at both 5v5 and 3x3 formats, and who are currently unsure which card to specialize in, perhaps how can you recommend their approach of balancing these two in their professional career?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's basketball. So if you love the game, it don't matter if you play 5 3x3. For 5 you need 10 players. So at the end, it just don't matter as long as you are really putting work and just love the game.
Also, next one, what advice would you give to young basketball players who are considering solely specializing in 3x3? Any advice?
I would say like it makes such a big difference when you learn how to read the game and do these little details because everybody can play basketball, everybody can score the better, go basketball. Like I mean, not everybody, but like a lot of people. But just it depends because you still want to like outplay the team and you want to win, especially in 3x3. You play tournaments, a lot of times score prize money or whatever. So trying to like just outplay the team. If you learn how to read the game and how to screen the game and do this little things,
Yeah, the small details are very important in 3x3.
So, I mean, based on experience, would you advise kids at a young age to go into research professionally, or do you think there's like an age that's more suitable?
I would advise them to maybe start break, like do some drills in 3x3 and start.
The question is what age?
I mean, if a kid at a young age would like to professionally go into 3x3, is there any advice? Like, do you think it's suitable for a young age, or maybe they can grow a little bit older?
I think it's no matter it's 505 or 3x3, like yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Well, basics are the same.
Same, you learn passing, you learn dribble or shooting, so it's the same.
And the good thing is with 3x3, like if you learn the readings and the screenings, that can easily like help you in 505 a lot. Because if you do only 505, you need to learn new things when you want to do 3x3.
So it's easier to progress.
Alex is Marpy. You make it different to use, but that's also my opinion.
Okay, nice. Okay, so maybe next time we'll talk more about the 3x3 basketball itself after moving on from the professional side of things, right? So 3x3 games are actually quite intense and fast-paced. I guess you agree with that. So how do you both typically prepare mentally and physically before a big game?
Like we really like to sleep good. You need good rest before, and also food is very important. And I think everybody has routine, and I like TX3. Like you can have your own routine. And for example, before this tournament, he has his own routine. I have my own routine, and we could just do it before every game or each game. Like whatever my body feels like. For example, he needs more stretching. I need more running before a game.
That's the good thing about the race too. You're a little bit more. You have more freedom. It's on you. Like you don't have a lot of coaches telling you like what to do, or like you have to do all the group thing together. I mean, of course you can, but like at the end, it's you have to be prepared for the game. So you have to do the best for you.
Okay, next, are there any signature moves or specific skills you each rely on in 3x3 to create, scoring opportunities or defend if effectively?
I mean, there are a lot of.
I see he's dunking a lot.
But it's not healthy. Squared for the Ds. I think screening is a big part.
The 3x3, I would say. I mean, because they're all the three players and pick and roll.
If you master the pick and roll about the signature move, but signature for us personally, like for me, I think behind the back, I like to do that behind the side asses, and I like to do sometimes fadeaways, but I don't do it real a lot. I'm trying not to do it.
Now, 3x3 demands non-stop action without much time to recoup. So how do you keep track of the clock and stay focused on both offense and defense?
I don't do it all the time. I think if I would do it all the time, I'll be perfect player. So you do focus a lot of times. About the clock, I mean, you still have also your teammates, when some guy's sitting outside on the bench, he can like support and be like, hey, so much is left. But yeah, like it's, we're also like older and experienced. So by the time your game slow a little bit down and you can pay attention also. You get used to it, yeah.
Okay, I see. So what are some of your go-to strategies for scoring in 3x3, especially when facing a very tough defense?
I mean, me personally, I think in 3x3, shooting or twos, like threes, but like twos in 3x3, it's very important. And if you make those shots, you can win against anything in the world. So, and that's what I love about 3x3. You can be the underdog, but if you have a good game, like we can win against anybody.
Yeah, and just, get the team ready, get the team like Clave strong from the first minute on. I don't know, just do some tactical preparations there. That's like you said, I agree. Like you can meet really any team if you have a good day, or the other team has a bad day.
So in 3x3, defense has to be tight and quick, right? So what are some of your techniques or mindset you use to disrupt the opponent's rhythm?
I think it's similar than 5-on-5. Like basically, when we talk about like pick and roll defense, we mostly like switch or follow, and it's like no half defense. So like the two guys who is playing the pick and roll has to deal with that. It's not really other strategies.
I like to start play tough and then they kind of sometimes like back down. Like, yeah, that's how it's that happened a lot of times, especially like with the teams. If you just start playing tough, because it's a tough sport, like it's really a lot of contact all the time, and it depends if you have bad referees or not, like bad referees, but like referees that they don't ball nothing or like let it play. You can use your body language to just really like not control the game, but like let the thing like we're always playing very aggressive play.
Right. So makes sense. Okay. So earlier you were saying that you guys like were friends, but y'all didn't really play basketball together. No. Okay, yeah. So in 3x3, teams can sometimes come together very quickly, maybe like you guys. So how do you build effective all-court chemistry with your new teammate in a short time?
But the most important is the manager who builds the team.
And I think for example, for this tournament, that we had 4 guys, or like, okay, I would say 3 guys with great personality. Like my teammates have really very nice with a great personality, and it's okay. Of course, it's not about basketball, but like I think in a 3x3 team, the personality, like how they are out of the board, like off the board, is very important. So I think we could build some kind of chemistry off the board, like in merit week, like in one day before the tournament. So I don't know. I just remember I told to the guys like, whatever is happening in this tournament, I'm just so happy I'm playing with you guys.
That's just a big here. But like this, especially in Greek, feel like if there's you guys just if you click together and you have this chemistry and you have fun and everybody trusts each other,
they'll support each other. Like it's very important. Then it just clicks.
Everything will just play out on its own, man, nicely. Right. Okay. So what are specific skills or qualities do you believe that can make someone a very good or great 3x3 player?
Oh, another thing with other shoes. But I think read the game.
I think athleticism is also like, and if you're athletic, condition, yeah, like you can be a great PS2 player.
So, in a game with fewer players, like 3x3, do you each have a specific role on the team? So on 3-on-3, do you guys have like the specific role for everybody on the team, or is everybody expected to like burst out?
It's the best team is just like everybody team player every. Yeah, that's what it's very hard to defend. So you have 4 guys that can shoot, here are strong, are tall, are the triple, make screen, is great with the game. It's like
Dream team.
That's situation cheap. But like a lot of times there is a big man, there is, wall handler, and there's a shooter, and then there's maybe like a X-Vector like some guy that, I don't know, falls someone hard or...
Well, yeah, in our team, he's like the big guy, right? So he's like making, screens, post moves, like the ball handler. So like we have different,
that's why we clicked also together, and like we kind of like have this harmony sometimes and we play together. So, and we have also experience with it. So that's why I can just work out also.
So next one, have you noticed any major stylistic differences in 3x3 teams from different regions, like when you meet them on tournaments, and how do you adjust to these differences?
Let's say Asian country, they play like very quick. Like they play like a little bit sometimes too quick. Like sometimes better to slow down the pace and like read the game.
Yeah.
So that's what I saw. They were capturing the deer, especially. I love the same experience. I can play just a little bit like be quick to quick. We really get it quick.
And like back home, for him and for me, like we like to slow down a little bit and like see the situation, read the situation more, and then be quick.
That's the balance here. They always go like
Like exactly. Right. They want to be quick, and sometimes they forget to think what to do or like to read the situation.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so next one. Coming off a championship win in Kunming, what's your mindset now? You know, are there any specific goals that you have for the next season?
I have my ultimate personal goal is to make the Olympics in my national team, the next Olympics. So, I mean, that's always in my mind when I'm going to practice every day. And besides that, like now we just finished our season. So thinking about the next year, also like seeing our opportunities for the next step. But not sure yet, so.
but it's still early. Like we had a long year and you need some time off a little bit now because it was a long year for us. Yeah, I mean, I hope it will open some doors for a future with this tournament buzz. You never know.
Okay, maybe the last one. Where do you see 3x3 basketball heading in next 3 years, especially with the growing popularity?
And there will be more league, more professional league, China league. You have the FIBA league. The FIBA league is like more international, but Asia, and I think that is going to be started like 5 leagues. There's going to be also the race leagues.
Okay, so to end off our Ballcast, thank you for answering all my questions. To end off, usually on every Ballcast, we have our previous guests leave a task for you guys, and then you can leave a challenge for the next person.
I think, of course, we're Harlem Globetrotters, so I challenge them to spin a ball on their finger.
Spin a ball.
Just like this. Just like this. But they want a real challenge. Spin it on the mic.
So your challenge this time is, I believe it should be easy, is to spin a ball on your fingers. Well, it's not easy. Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my point guard. Who can do everything?
Nice. Okay, so maybe you guys can think of like another challenge for the next guest that's gonna come on board our podcast.
Okay, it is a basketball player, 20 push-ups.
Okay, sure.
We'll meet at one time.
Thank you so much for coming on to our podcast.
So, cheers.